Dr. Viktor Frankl was a respected Jewish psychologist in Germany in the 1930s. After Hitler came to power, everything was taken from him: his wife, his home, his possessions, his clothes. He was sent to a concentration camp, stripped of everything. In the prison camp, Victor was acting as a doctor to his fellow prisoners. He was concerned about prisoners attempting suicide. The Nazis had crazy rules about suicide. It was forbidden to commit suicide, yet it was a punishable offense for other prisoners to try and stop the suicide attempt. One evening, Victor was called to help a prisoner that was in despair and ready to kill himself. The prisoner told him, "I have nothing left to expect out of life. I'm going to kill myself and end his suffering." The very next day, Victor was called to another prisoner that had almost identical thoughts. He said, "I have nothing left to get out of life. I want to end it all." Dr. Viktor Frankl talked to the first prisoner. "Yes, I understand that you have nothing left to expect out of life. But I ask you this question: what does life still have to expect from you?" This simple question shifted the worldview of the prisoner. "I have a daughter that was taken to America, and I love her more than anything. She's waiting for me, her dad, to come back to her." Suddenly he remembered his reason to survive. His suffering was transformed to meaning. He will survive for her. Victor asked the second prisoner the same question. "You say you have nothing left to expect out of life. But what does life still have to expect from you?" The second prisoner thought for a while and then said, "Before I was taken from my home, I was writing a series of geography books. I am the only one that can complete these books." He too suddenly had a reason to live. In both cases, the prisoners found a future life task, a contribution to others, something they needed to do in the future, something that only they can complete. This gave them the will to survive. It gave their life meaning. Now, when I feel bored or down, or when I wonder, what can I get out of life, I remind myself to ask a simple question: what does life still expect out of me? What is my unique contribution to others?